Michelle Frayne. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, the Chicago area, and I'm here at ArtCurrent. I'm at a show called Natura Viva, curated by Deborah Claffey. And these are my works, the 3 pieces here. This is, I sort of think of as my Serengeti series. This one's called Serengeti Colors. My work is based on memories and fragments of memories that are stitched together with staples. And this particular piece was based on a trip to Tanzania, where my daughter-in-law is a giraffe researcher. And we traveled around the Serengeti, and as I looked at all the colors and the sounds and the patterns, the stripes and of the zebras and the dots and the leopards and the grasses and things moved in and out, it influenced the art. And this is coming together of those images in my head. And some of them, this particular piece has a few photographs that are cut up and stitched together in with encaustic monotypes that I've done. And it has movement, it has a wave to it, made out of paper. And it sort of, in my mind, reflects the Serengeti and the movement and the ins and outs and images that you can see 1 second and are gone the next, a spot here, or dashing stripes there. Okay, it's exciting to be here in Provincetown. I'm part of the 7th International Encaustic Conference, and this is one of the shows, one of the exhibits at ArtCurrent that's at the part of the conference, all encaustic art, and it's an annual conference, and there's encaustic art all over Provincetown. A great place to be right now.
Hi, I'm Kay Hartung, and I've been asked to talk a little bit about the work that I have here on exhibit at ArtCurrent's gallery. The inspiration for my work is my fascination with the microscopic world. Several years ago, I saw a photo, an electron microscope photo in the newspaper actually, and it was just an absolutely gorgeous image of a rather deadly disease. But it really spoke to me, so I decided I would draw it. And I decided I would work in pastels. I actually worked on that body of work. It then, pushed me further into looking on the internet for images and also in books. And I was just, kind of amazed by the color, the intensity, the intricacy. I love pattern, I love color, and I found all those things in these kind of images. So I worked in pastel for several years, and then discovered encaustic. And what I think encaustic has done for my work is that it has made it have much more sort of depth and space, and also the layering effect that you can get with the encaustic has helped create that. As well, I use a particular technique where you apply shellac to the encaustic, and then you use a torch to burn the shellac off. So it creates these very sort of veiny and sort of cellular looking patterns on the work, and that just actually works very well for the kind of imagery that I'm using.
Hi, I'm Christine Aaron. I'm here in ArtCurrent Gallery as a part of the show that's connected to the Encaustic Conference. I am a mixed media artist, and I work primarily now in encaustic and printmaking. And I choose my medium according to what would work best with the piece. I do a lot of work representing trees in terms of them representing memory and the passage of time, like the way they hold the memory of each year in their rings, and the way humans hold memories themselves. So these 2 pieces are actually on copper. I am patinating the copper and aging it, so for me, time becomes part of the piece itself. And I'm choosing imagery and words that are related to layers and memory, and I also work on steel, which turns a different color when it rusts, and then There's encaustic and printmaking in addition to the surface on these. So this is a piece that's done on panel. A lot of printmaking. I print on very thin Asian papers. Something called actually paper lithography. So I take my own images, make Xerox copies of them, and I'm able to ink them up and print them as if they're lithography plates. So there's probably about 8 layers in this piece in terms of silk tissue and encaustic. There's horsehair, there's rusted pieces of Asian paper also where you would take rusty things and let them sit over time in something moist. And again, time becomes part of the piece itself. And the layering is the way in which our memories kind of get layered and we go back and forth when we review them and how they affect who we are today. And this is a part of the series, Tree Muse and Forest Muse, where I focus specifically on a lot of the tree images.